Turn the volume up. All right, we're sorry about that, guys. Let's start all over, Mark. How you doing? All right, how was your weekend?
Very good.
I hope you guys can lip read there. Thank you guys for responding. But can you hear us now? Let us know if you can hear us. Turn the volume up. We can hear you. Can you hear me now, Hector? How are we now? All right, that's better. All right, so we just want to talk. We didn't miss too much. We're just talking about Matchroom and Emily Frazier. And I want to know Mark's opinion on Matchroom and Emily Frazier. So if you want to try again, let's talk about Matchroom and Emily Frazier.
Yeah, Matchroom and Emily are really pushing the boundaries for pool. I mean, they're really pushing it farther than anybody. And as I was saying, I mean, is if anybody's going to get pool back on TV, it's going to be Matchroom. I mean, they're already on Sky Sports in England. They can get us on ESPN. I mean,
You can watch Days In with the app. You can pay per view, which is at least you can watch these matches.
yeah, oh yeah, and you can watch old matches or anything. I mean, it used to be you get the DAZN subscription, and then once the tournament was over, you unsubscribe. But now there's a tournament every month. So
yeah, you might as well keep it.
Keep the $20 a month.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know for sure. And we're also talking about, Emily Frazier and what they're doing at Matchroom. Not only, I think what they're doing obviously is they're taking the snooker aspect and bringing it to American pool and making it, universal almost, which is great because I was just watching one of her interviews a little earlier, Mark, and somebody came in second in one of the big snooker tournaments and they won 250,000 euros. I know it's close. It's not close to money wise, but that's pretty good for second place money.
That's very good.
I mean,
that's what some of the top guys make all year. If they're lucky. I mean, they're bringing a lot more prize money to the game and much more awareness. I mean, I think bringing it to where you're saying 9-ball, they're going to standardize it.
Yeah, basically what they did is they actually turned it to it's just 9-ball. The Matchroom does not do 10-ball events anymore.
Yeah,
it's just 9-ball. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to standardize the game so that they want to do it's just 4-inch pockets and everybody plays in the same events. I mean, the same style table all the time, same balls, and that's what they're going towards. They're not even close to that yet, and then we can discuss that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they want to do 4-inch pockets and just 9-ball. And I think that's fine.
I do like that because as far as a business model, I mean, if you want more people to get into the game, you got to keep it as basic as possible. So somebody who doesn't, understand pool as much as we do can watch and be entertained. I always said, poker became really big once they were able to get the camera under there and show people their hands. So even if you don't know the game, you could watch it and get excited watching. They need something like that for pool. And making it just 9-ball simplifies the matter. That's for sure. Instead of everybody seeing 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, and they get a little confused on the rules, and it's a little too much information.
Yes. So, and you go to one pocket, now you're in a different world.
Oh yeah, completely lost on that one.
So, but I mean, Emily Frazier is doing big things. I saw a big interview with her, and you can go on her page as well, her Facebook page, and check her out. I'm trying to get her on the Shark Stream. This close, we're gonna get her. But that'd be awesome, right?
Yeah.
But they're doing big things. They want to standardize, like I said, the 4-inch pockets. They are just 9-ball CSI Matchroom. They are doing big things. But let's talk about the last event they just had. Just keep talking about Matchroom. That's what they're all about. The World Pool Masters. And those were on 4-inch pockets, Mark.
Oh,
you know that?
Yeah, what a tournament.
Yeah.
I like the 4-inch pockets because it separates the men from the boys, And if you're not on that day, that little tiny bit off, you're not making any shots, And I mean, Filler, just what he displayed was just astonishing.
He did.
He didn't miss
another level for sure.
And he's only 24 years old.
24 years old.
He's got every big title there is.
A couple world titles. He's got the big Masters titles. He's crazy titles. He's a fantastic player. And let's just talk about the 4-inch pockets. I mean, you play at US1 occasionally, right?
Yeah.
And you know what it's like to play. His pockets are what, 3?
Yeah, they've got the table 12 that has the 4-inch pocket, so that's the one most everybody plays.
And it's tough.
It's brutal.
It's brutal, right?
It is.
Yeah.
If you're not right dead center of that pocket, it's not going in. If you're coming off the rail and you touch that rail, it's bobbling. It's definitely make you contemplate whether you want to keep playing this game.
Yeah, I guess it's similar to like playing with a pro though, because if you're playing with the pros, you're getting the fastest people out there, the quickest people, so you get the hardest equipment. So it's kind of similar to that aspect.
Yeah,
you want to make it harder for the pros, and I have a different take to this, Mark. So I know a lot of people disagree with me. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily think the pockets have to be 4 inches for each event. I think it can be like, for instance, the next event we're going to talk about. about the UK Open. We'll talk about that in a little while, but those have diamond tables, so they're going to be totally different.
Yeah.
They're cut different. And my feeling is it's okay because it's kind of like when you go to golf. All the courses are tough, but the US Open, you win with a +2 or -1.
Yeah.
But if you go to the pro championship, -20 is going to be the winner. So the courses are a little different,
Yeah.
but they're all pro events. And I get both arguments. And anytime if you guys want to discuss it, that's just my opinion. I don't think they need 4-inch pockets on every single event, but I can understand where you're coming from, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely not a necessity, but it makes it interesting to see these guys miss sometimes. We're like, okay, they are human,
It
you know?
does. It
Because you
does.
give them, say, 4.5. I mean, I do like the diamond being 4 3/8, and those little eighths of an inch matter, you know?
It
It
does.
makes a big,
Those are diamond cut, so they're cut different. The
yeah,
pockets are different. A lot of people need to know that the
yeah.
diamond cut pockets are cut different. The rails are different. The rails a little shorter, I think, when you bank them and stuff. So
The whole table plays different, faster. I mean, it's so fast. And
yeah,
yeah, it's like playing on a whole different animal, you know? So,
yeah, yeah, very interesting. But yeah, the 4-inch pockets, and it was like I said, it was interesting to see because you can even see some of the pros actually saying, they had to think about their shots.
oh, yeah.
Where normally they just get up there and fire it in.
Yeah,
So
guys who usually never miss. I mean, yeah, I seen them miss cut shots they would never miss in a million
yeah,
years, but just that little bit of
makes a
pressure,
difference.
being on the
Yeah,
top of the mark and everything, that definitely creates a beast. But I think I'm with you. It doesn't need to be every event. It's not a necessity, you know.
yeah.
But the
Well,
bigger events, I think it should be at least in the final table or towards the end of the tournament.
That's interesting. Very cool. And let's just talk a little bit about Joshua Killer Filler. I mean, just such a great event. I mean, he beat everybody he could possibly beat. Though I did want to talk about one match before we talked about the finals. I'm sure you saw some of the match.
Mhm.
His match versus Dennis Arcola.
Oh my God. I mean, all of his matches were nobody got close, but that one right there was when I saw the stats, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I think Dennis had one shot and it was a foul and a safety shot. So he
So
didn't even get there.
that's what I heard. So those of you guys who don't know, again, you can go on Matchroom or you can go on the Shark Stream page because we share everything. We update every match pretty much. But Joshua Filler beat Dennis Arcola, who's probably people think he could be the best player in the world, definitely the top money player. Great player. Race to 7, and the final score was 7-0.
Yeah, amazing
That
show.
that is something.
Yeah, completely whitewashed him right out. What
Yeah.
did he have? 4 breaking runs, I think.
He had 4 breaking runs, and like we said, from what I understood, and I didn't see the whole match, he had 3 shots, not 1 clean shot. It was either a kick or he
Yeah,
had to try to play it safe, and Filler didn't let up. He had his foot on the juggler, he did not let go.
yeah, he knew better.
He
He
does,
could be
yeah.
up 6-0 and still be in trouble. You know,
He
he's one of those players who doesn't give up. You know.
That's why he's got the nickname Killer Filler.
Yeah,
He's going for the juggler,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
good for him. That's what it takes. He knows how to win.
The only time I seen him down was the final. He was down 6-4, and then Loho Sun missed a safety shot, or he missed a 6 ball. That's right. He bobbled it, and then he never got back to the table.
Yeah, so all right, so let's
Yeah.
reiterate that next match. That's what we're going to talk about next. That's a race to 9 now, correct?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So all the matches were race to 7, and the next thing is it's like you said, it's a race to 9, and it's 6-4. Low Home Sun, who's playing great, he's
Yeah.
obviously in the finals. Veteran player, strong player, and what did you say? He missed safety or
He missed a 6 ball. It was a tough cut on a 6. He didn't get right on it. He left it inside the pocket, and that might have been when it was tied 6-6. I just remember seeing it, and then he never got back to the table, and Joshua just ran out.
amazing.
And
That's amazing. And
he
again,
had a tough run.
four top 4-inch pockets.
Yeah, you know, we're talking like he beat Shane,
Yes.
Fortunsky.
Yep.
Who else did he beat? Was it Lechner?
Nicola, obviously.
Oh no, I was talking about Loho Sub.
Yeah, Low Home Sum.
Yeah.
Oh, Low Home Sum. Yeah,
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 yeah.
absolutely. He played
He beat
great the whole
Shane,
tournament.
and then
Yes.
Fortunsky, who was on the tear too, was just beating everybody. He beat him 7-4, so that was no joke.
Oh,
And yeah, very impressive. Nobody's gonna forget his name, that's for sure.
no, right.
Yeah, good for
Absolutely.
that.
And that's the good thing that I like. Like you said, people are starting to remember the names. I start to remember the names. I didn't know a lot of these pool players, 2 years ago, 3 years ago now with Matchroom and us doing the Shark Stream. And, these players are popping out to me and going to the US Open and all that stuff. Are you going to the US Open October?
I might. I'll probably come down for a couple of days and at least you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think people just need to be more aware of who the pros are, when they play, where they can watch them play, because unless you dig it up and go find these streams,
Yep.
sometimes it's not put in your face to watch them. So, you got your league players, and I think if everybody started getting more in tune with the pro level, we would really rise them up and make the game just continue growing at a rapid rate that it is. You know?
Nice, very good, very good. Just give a shout out to Troy Burby, Hartford Hustler says he's the best, and Jose Concepcion, big picture, yeah, big sponsors. Listen, if we keep getting these numbers, I mean, I know here the Shark Stream numbers are growing every week. I post our numbers out there. I share them to businesses. We're trying to get more sponsors as well. But if our numbers are growing, Matchroom numbers are growing as well, and everybody's numbers are going above, and it's gonna keep growing. Eventually, the payday's coming.
Oh yeah, I think people are hungry for it too.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so let's talk about money. Since we're talking about money and big sponsors, I made a post today on Shark Stream as well. Mark, I don't know if you were able to see it. I know you work really hard during the day, so you don't have time to fish around on the internet like I do.
Yeah,
Um, let's go over this post real quick. And have you watched any of the Johnny Depp trial, by the way?
a little bit. I mean, I see the highlights. You know,
He works hard, but he's got to watch Amber Heard, right? How can you not watch it?
Oh, it's
How can you not? I mean,
it's
you got
insane.
you guys. Did you see that like Elon Musk and John Franco were going to the room when he wasn't there in the middle of the night?
You're right.
And, yeah,
Yes. They get, like, deep
it's
into
so crazy that the stories in his stuff. How she's like, I didn't punch you, I hit you. Like
Oh,
what?
oh, okay. That sounds much better.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, can't talk about that no more, but that's another show, another time. But let's talk about the money, Mark. So I'm going to give you guys an update. If you want to go, like I said, I don't know if you can really see that real well, but probably not. But if you go to the Shark Stream and you check it out, I made a post about what we're talking about today, and the big thing I wanted to talk about is the money. Um, and believe me, I really don't want any negative talking about the money because I feel the money is tripled or quadrupled in the last couple of
Oh
years.
yeah. Oh, big time.
It's going in the
Yeah.
right direction.
Yep.
So complaining about it is not going to help. Let's get behind the sport. Let's keep pushing it forward. Let's try to get the numbers up.
Absolutely.
You want to read off the top 10?
And these are just numbers for tournament. This isn't what they're making for
Right, sponsorship,
sponsorships,
and yeah, other
other
side
money
cash
matters to the
games,
side. Yeah.
small tournaments here and there, maybe.
Yeah.
Now don't forget, Mark's going to read these numbers. This is only for 4.5 months, so you have to times his salary times three, which is pretty much what they're going to make for the year.
And Federer's actually hasn't even been. You know, he's at the top with $126,442, and
Not bad,
he can't even play in a lot of the events right now.
right?
You know,
Yeah,
so I mean, he's still
yeah.
going
That's
with all this
so. If
money.
you times that times four, that's a 500,000.
Yeah,
Again, we're not talking golf money yet, but
it's getting there.
we're getting there,
Yeah,
right? We're getting there. I
yeah,
think we're going in the right direction.
yeah. And he's what, 22 years old? I mean,
Yep.
or actually, he'll be 22 at the end of the month.
Unbelievable. These kids, man, Filler
they're
and
hungry.
him, and
They're
they
hungry.
are. They really are. And all the old pros are coming back because they see the money's involved too.
Well, that's where like
Go right ahead.
everybody wants Shane to keep continuing on being the best in the world. Well, you know, you got all these young guns coming after him, and he's been
Hungry.
doing it for so many years. You know, there's only so long you can do it for.
Yep,
Still
absolutely.
though, he's at the
At
top
least he
three
won the
on
world
list.
title. He got
Still
that
top
no
three
matter
on the
what.
list, though. You know,
Yeah, I know.
so, you know, you got Joshua Feather after that last huge win with 88,599. You know, which isn't anything to.
No, again, times four or times three. I'm sorry, it's because that's 270,000, and
Yeah.
that's not counting no sponsorships. Believe me, if you're number two in the world, you're getting sponsorship
Oh,
money.
yeah.
You're not getting a
Yeah.
BK Rush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're getting some travel money.
You
You're
get
getting
all
some,
kinds of perks, you know.
absolutely,
For sure.
sure.
Then you got Shane in third with $77,325,
Yeah,
which is amazing, especially at his age. How old is he now?
I think he's 38, 38, 39.
Is he really? He's my age?
I think
He's way
so.
older.
Yeah, no. We'll check it out after. I think he's 38.
Yeah, and then we got the Pole next, the Polish guy. How do you say that one?
Yeah, good luck with that. Sresik.
Yeah.
That's close, but
He's got 74,970.
times three, quarter million,
Yeah.
cool quarter mil.
We got Jason Shaw in fifth with $74,750.
Then we got to talk about that a little bit too, because he made way more than that.
Oh, I mean,
Because he with that break and run,
I think he made that much just off of
the
breaking
world
the
record,
Yeah,
world
breaking
record,
the world
yes.
record.
So again, these numbers are just tournament wins. They're
Yeah.
not overall. It's like LeBron makes 100 million in basketball, but he makes another 100 million from Nike and everybody
Yeah,
else. Now these
exactly.
numbers not near that, but they are making money from other places.
Yeah, these guys are hustlers. They work hard.
Jason Shaw is
They're
one of them
nonstop.
for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
So at number 6, we got Kazakis with 61,399.
Now he was the champion of the last World Pool Open. He had, I think he won 2 rounds, and then he got knocked out.
Yeah, I don't think he's won
So
anything too big this year.
no,
Actually, he must have these kind of prize
yeah, no,
fights.
he did. He did. Yeah, early on in the year, he did. He's playing really well,
Yeah,
and they thought he might even win back to back, which is really, really hard to do.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he's an
Killers.
amazing player, but it seems like it's hit or miss depending on the day for him.
Yep, yep. No,
So after him, we got Albin Ocean with
killer.
$56,800.
Just strong player.
He's been in the top, the top finishing in all the tournaments he's been playing in for the past.
Absolutely. Yep.
This last one was actually surprised to not see him come towards the end.
Right. And
But
won
it
the
was a
big one
short
last year
match.
too. The World one too. So
Yeah, no, he's
good
been
player.
doing very well, and he's young as well.
Yep.
Then we
Absolutely.
got at number 8, Christopher Tevez of 42,650.
And
He
again, now times three. Gets 125, 150. Respectable living. Again,
oh yeah,
top 10, but that's not counting no perks.
yep, absolutely.
Yep.
So then you have Zelensky. We got 42,442 at number 9.
Yep.
And then Roland Garcia at number 10 with $41,710. So
Okay.
it's
So
good to see, because like you said before, you used to only see a couple guys.
that was a year. That
Yeah.
used to be a year right there.
Oh yeah,
Those
but you
numbers.
only see a couple guys at the top end, and then
Yeah.
if you got towards 10 or 15, those guys weren't really making too much. If they weren't, say, gambling big money matches, they probably wouldn't be making, getting through.
Right.
So
And if you go down even farther in the list, the top 20 and 30, they're at least at 20, 25,000. So
Yeah.
that's 100,000.
yeah, it's nothing.
It's not,
Yeah,
if as long as you're getting your fights paid for and your rooms paid for, you can at least make a living.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's the biggest part. You get those expenses covered, and you're good.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And Eric says he's hoping to see more of Christopher
Tevez.
Trevez. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he played great. I mean, what was the tournament he came in second? That was recent. Before
Not sure
World
if it came,
Tour
but he said his
Masters.
name. You can see his name a
Yeah,
lot. He's playing really
yeah,
good.
no,
Yeah, he's playing
absolutely.
strong. Good player as well. And yeah, and then Jose Concepcion says the number's been going up a lot for the last 3 years. Every state is different. Magic words, promotional location. Yeah, the number one word, professionalism. I agree. And Emily Fisher's really, really pushing that for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And yeah, and never give up. That's definitely Jose's motto. But absolutely,
100%.
got to keep it going, keep it professional. Short stream here. We're trying to do the best we can, sharing everything that you guys have. I mean, we have all this information to go over, and we're already like halfway done. As this time goes by fast, there's so much. There's so much to talk about.
Right? Yeah.
There's so much to talk about. And Mark had a big match tonight too, right?
Yeah, we'll be playing at Sean Dixon's house when I leave here.
So if you guys, after we're done, as long as we don't have a list match, go check it out at Sean's house on Facebook, and you can check it out. You can see our man Mark Manillo crush somebody.
Race the 9.
Who you
Nicholas
crushed?
Bagless. I'm not sure. I think I know I've met him before. The name sounds
okay.
familiar. But he plays, I think, out of Stratford, the
Eric.
end
I mean,
APA.
my Nicola Micah's
Yeah,
APA
yeah,
site.
yeah.
Oh, very good. Watch out for those guys, man. They're killers.
Yeah. Oh,
Ray
I know.
Ortiz
Yeah.
just came in second in the APA Nationals.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, Ray's
Awesome
doing
job.
great. He's really been putting in the work and really, really
Mhm.
pushing his game.
All right, Mark. Who's that on the bottom? Who just said hello? Can you read that?
Shark Stream Fan Club.
So even though Mark Miller is starting to be part of the Shark Stream, he was looking through the Facebook and he's like, "Is this you?" I said, "No, it's not. We have a fan club, Mark."
That's awesome.
So fan club. What do you think of our new guy, Mark Mello?
I'm pretty sure I'm following it too.
Nice. And Andy Gauss says like, share, and donate. That's his motto. Of course, if you guys like what you see, send some stars. If you want to donate, our Cash App, Venmo as well. Again, we put most of the money back into the stream. Mark and Test, I don't pay him very much. So we're not making any money on the stream. It's all about growing the sport, hoping someday we get to that point. Of course, Joe Raggio behind the scenes, that guy is a killer. He does everything for us.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. So let's talk about a quick post that I made real quick. So I put a post out there because, Lucas being a strong player, there you go. Very nice. Very nice. But Star Stream Fan Club says he's doing a great job. Good luck with your match.
Thank you very much.
We'll find out who you are. But yeah, I put a post out there, and again, if you guys want to follow me, it's Bobby Hilton on Facebook, and of course the Shark Stream as well. But I put a match out there. I really want to get Lucas playing a good match for like $5,000. He has backers that will back him, and plus he wants to put his own money in as well. So I posted it out there. I think we're at 140 comments already.
Oh wow.
And you want to hear some of the people that commented?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, so we got Chris Reinhold. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Oh yeah.
Moscone Cup, Chris
Oh, that'd be
Reinhold.
huge.
So he commented, we might work something, Billy Jr. Ushery,
Oh yeah, that'd
another
be
great
a good one.
professional there.
Oh yeah.
Suad
Yeah.
and Rafael Debreu, just to name a few.
Yeah. Those are
And
hefty challenges.
yes, the chat.
That'd
Well,
be a
yeah.
great
So the
game.
chat's going out there. We're trying to make something happen. The biggest thing with the challenge is obviously coming to Connecticut if you're not from around here,
Yeah.
travel and stuff. But we're trying to make it so that you don't have to pay for that. We're working on that as well. But that's going to be a good match. And again, Lucas is only 20 years old. He hasn't been around the world yet. Well, he actually has for the juniors.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He already go
He went to
Greece.
Greece. He went to China. But he hasn't done it for the pros yet. But we're trying to get him to there. He's really doing a good job. So we're really trying to push him to that. So hopefully you guys on the Shark Stream will get to see a great match for 5K with Hot Pro against Lucas.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'd love
Yeah.
to see Chris Reinhold come up and play.
Yeah, that would be. And
That'd be a
Chris
great
Reinhold
match.
agreed to give him 3 games, 25 for 5 grand, I think.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty good. And I think
Yeah.
Lucas likes that. He likes getting games. Do you think he can beat anybody? He is at home,
That's how you
so it's a
gotta
little
think.
bit.
That's how you gotta think.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So we'll keep you guys informed, but make sure you follow us on the Shark Stream page as well, where you're watching us from, or on YouTube. But follow us on the Facebook page to get all the updated what's going on. So that's going to be a great match with somebody.
Absolutely.
With somebody.
And
Want
those
to
players.
play him for 5 grand?
I get 8 games on the wire, so race to 10.
Raise the nine. Nice. All right, so let's talk a little bit about like I said, Matchroom and Emily Frazier was saying really about the 4 inch pockets, and like I said, I gave you my opinion. Like here's the biggest thing. So the Open was played on 4 inch Rasson tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going to the UK Open Pool Championship. Are going to be playing on diamond tables.
Oh really?
So they're different cut tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, different cut. Like you said, there were 4 1/8 now, or what size the diamonds probably? I don't even know.
3/8. Unless they
Or
changed it to
3/8.
the standard. They may have changed it now. I mean, at least for the tournament. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So
I'll have
maybe
to see what it says.
we'll find out. But that's coming up real soon, guys. And make sure you guys check this out on Matchroom, because it's May 17th through 22nd, and this is 256. This is a little different than the World Pool Masters. The World Pool Masters is invite only, and they had to pick out 48 players of the best players in the world. And Emily Frazier said it was one of the hardest things she had to do.
Yeah. I heard they were going to go to 500 because they were getting so many people who
On
were
this, yeah, I
trying to
believe
sign
it.
up for that.
I
Yeah.
believe it. But imagine, Emily, if you have to pick 48. How do you think 49's feeling right
Yeah.
now? You know what I
That's a
mean?
tough one.
I know. But the 256, and if that's going to grow, the purse is 200K in the pot. I don't
Wow.
know how much first is going to be. I'm
Nice.
assuming 50.
At least, yeah.
I'm assuming 50. Which
in 25.
somebody's going to make something. Yeah, even 25 or 30 or 40 grand. That's a nice chunk of change
Oh yeah.
for 5 days.
Well, it's got to be expensive to fly out there and stay in England for
Yeah,
5 days. That's for
absolutely.
sure.
Well, hopefully the sponsors pay for that, and then these guys are playing with the house money, and that's what we're trying to do. With Lucas is trying to get him sponsored so that he can, get his weight pay there. Then anything he can make can be an income to make a living, to be a professional, because that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
It's so hard to live out of your suitcase when you're paying out of pocket.
Absolutely.
You know.
All he needs is a chance.
Yeah.
That's all he needs.
Yeah. So yeah, 256 players, Mark, 200 grand. And this is the best players in the whole world. All of them, random, and I think, how many do you think can win out of 256? How many players do you think actually have a chance to win?
To have the stamina and the talent,
Yeah,
probably at least somewhere around like 30 to 40, I'd say. Like can
yeah.
actually pull it off, having a bunch of good days. Then you have like those, say, 5 to 10 guys that can just do it in their sleep. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah. So Jose Concepcion wants to give a shout out to Ashley, of course. Ashley is playing fantastic. We talked about her last week as well, coming in second in the Open, which is fantastic. And that's a great field. I think it was 200 people, and she came in second place.
Yeah,
Ashley Nicole, she plays
she's
so
really
good.
playing strong.
I think
Very
if she tried a little, I think she could be pro, Mark.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think she has the.
And the way she's going at it, and the amount of work she's putting in, I think she will see her on the pro stage soon enough.
Yeah, she works really, really hard at it.
I mean, she should have even tried it at the expo, because you can buy into the women's event, amateur or
Yeah,
pro.
yeah.
Maybe next year. You know?
Yeah, but it's hard because I mean Lucas really got shafted with the two
Yeah.
at one time, so I wouldn't advise that. I would definitely pick one or the other.
Well, I think the women's event started what later than the regular amateur, I believe, right?
I think yeah, you're right. The women's amateur started later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
was Friday and
depending on
Saturday. The
their
women were already
schedule.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, who
yeah,
knows what the schedule is, but yeah, what they did was just
yeah. So
there
hopefully
was no point for that.
maybe next year she can do that as well. I would like to get her practicing and training and get her in some events too because I agree she's definitely has a talent. And of course we got our ladies invitational. She already accepted, so she has a chance to win that as well.
Oh yeah.
16 of the top women going to be playing here on the Shark Stream. Hopefully you can join us.
Oh, she hasn't accepted.
She accepted.
Oh, okay,
She
good, good.
accepted. So
Oh yeah,
hopefully you
yeah,
can come down, maybe a commentator match or two,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
hang out with all the female top players. I mean, this is some of the people that are in it already. Stacy Barbeau, uh, Ashley Nicole, um, Rebecca Hilton, good player, my daughter, solid six. Um, I can't remember the name of the rest of the people now, but trust me, they're all good players.
Yeah.
We have 10 fields so far. We got six more spots. I wasn't even thinking about talking about. That's why I didn't bring the list with me.
Mhm.
But we have six more spots that we're gonna haven't got a response yet. So if I don't get a response by next week, I'm gonna send some other invitations out. So
Yeah,
keep
fill it
your
up.
eyes out, ladies. You might get one.
Yeah, that's gonna be an awesome event.
So yeah, yeah. So again, we got the diamond tables, UK Open, UK Open Pool Championship, May 17th through 22nd. 256 players, $200,000 prize money. Very cool, very
And you can
cool.
watch that on was it Dazzle Network?
Of course it is.
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah,
gotta be.
Dazen is killing it. But I think Dazen, the ESPN is going to take over Dazen at some point, right? And say,
That would
hey,
be amazing.
I would think that's going to
That would
happen.
be
That's what their
amazing.
goal is. That's what they're trying to do. I would think.
Oh, they're going to buy him out.
I would hope so,
Yeah,
right? Because if the pool's there right there, they already have all the rights to it. Instead of trying to buy the rights for each event, just
yeah,
buy out Dazen
true.
and call the ESPN pool. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Let's get us on there. Andy Gauss says Mark 7-2. Is it you playing a race to 7?
What is that?
Sean, who's Mark? Or is that somebody else? I don't know what he's posting there.
I
Andy
don't
Gao
know.
5. That's over on your page too. Says Andy Gao 7-2 Mark. I don't know what that is. Maybe Sean's playing a different Mark.
I
I
have
don't know
no
what's
idea.
going on there. But all right, just got two more things to touch base on real quick. Actually three real things. Well, what two things really? Yeah. Yeah, pool school coming up. We got a small field. It's just for beginners. So if you're 4 and under, you want to join, let us know. We have 2 spots left. It's going to be every single Sunday from 1 to 3. It's $300 for an 8-week course. That's less than $40 a week. And if you want to get in, now's the time. Let me know. Send me a message. We only have 2 spots left. If you can't make the full payment, we can work payments out for you. But for $40 a lesson, market, you can't beat that for 2 hours.
Absolutely not.
You know.
Get some great table time. You get to
Yep.
learn from good players that can actually teach everybody how to shoot. And yeah, and they have a good time doing it. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's always a good time. Andy Gow and Bart Rezi, great teachers for the beginners. They do an awesome job. I'm also helping out. So if you're interested, let us know about that. The last thing I want to talk about, I really want to hype this event up coming up, Mark. I don't know if you signed up for it yet or if you're going to it.
Which one is that?
Ship the cash at Straight Shooters
Oh, when is this? Is
at
this
May
week?
14th and 15th.
I was looking at that and I was like, oh, it's 2 hours. So either I have to get a hotel room and go up there for the night. So I'm actually thinking about that. So and
Okay,
that's
so
what this week coming up.
yeah, so I'm going to read it over for everybody because Mike DeMarco is absolutely, I think, one of the best tournament directors and one of the best ambassadors for the sport. If you guys aren't familiar with Ship to Cash, you should be. You can go to my page or go to his page, Ship to Cash. This guy does tournaments all over the East Coast. He runs everything fair, pretty much no handicaps. He likes to do it that way. I
Yeah.
like that as
Yeah,
well.
he's got great rules too, where if you're shooting, your opponent should be sitting. You know, no talking, no cell phones. You know, he really runs a tight ship, and his tournaments run great, and they're always a great time.
Nice. So this is what he's got. So this is at Straight Shooters Family Billiards in Rhode Island. So if you guys want to check that out, Friday night is the warm up tournament. Again, he never does just one thing.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy just goes. So he's going to be there all weekend. So he's got a Friday night warm up at 6:30, $25 entry fee, 9 ball, double elimination races to 5 on the winner side and 4 on the one loss side. So again, if you want to go and make a weekend of it, Connecticut players take a ride out there. It's going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and here are the different events. Just kidding, I'm reading everything for you. So the main event is May 14th and 15th. Doors open at 10 a.m. Both days. Events played on 18 9-foot Brunswick tables with airmouth balls, which is what we like.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's what we have
Best.
here. And that's what Jason has as well, right? Except for
I think they have the Dynaspheres down there, the US one.
no, the
Oh,
Brunswick balls. I mean the Brunswick
oh
tables.
no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brunswick tables with the Dynasphere balls.
Yes,
Yes.
but at home he uses the Airmouth Blacks, like
Yep.
what you have on table 8 and table 4.
Yeah, and 4. Very nice. So Saturday they have a Fargo of 450 max 9-ball format set 2 of 3 sets race to 4 single elimination. I mean, I've never even heard of that. That's a low handicap.
Yeah,
Somebody that's just started playing or has been playing a while hasn't really increased their game. And that starts at 11 a.m., 16 players max. So if you want to get into that Saturday, I would message Ship to Cash. And, here, you want to read a couple of them? See
yeah.
what else we got.
So after that, at 1 p.m., they got the 550 max 9-ball best of 2 3 sets race to 5 single elimination. So it's just like the Expo,
Pretty
which
much,
is
right?
pretty cool. You get to play 3 sets.
And 550, what is that? That's what's yours right now?
I'm
What's your
just below 500, but mine is.
so it's 550. So you could play in that. That would
Oh
be a
yeah,
great event
yeah.
for you to play
550
in.
would be great. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be a really
absolutely.
good event for you to play in because so again, how the Fargo rate works, if you're not familiar with Fargo, but it's a nationwide handicap system which keeps the levels to certain numbers where you can play in certain events.
Yeah, it's like a way to put the amateurs and the pros in the same rating
Yep.
system, I guess you could say.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then after that, at 3 p.m. starts the 650 max, and that's limited to 32 players. So same thing with the 550 is 32 players, and the 450 is 16. So at 3 p.m. the 650 max starts, and I mean, if you're below if you're below say 450, you could play in all 3 of these if you want.
Right. If you lose, you can keep playing them. Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Make it a little harder, but
Yeah. But if you win, it can win a nice one. Again, he plays 3 events. He does such a great job. It's all right. Street Shooter Strong tournament coming up. Ship to Cash this weekend. All formats. Player levels. Don't be scared. Play the game. Very nice. That's what we're pushing, man. We really do. We have not much going on here in our neck of the woods. Let's get out to straight shooters and
yeah. Well, then Sunday too. Sunday's got 11 a.m. is a 599 max, limited to 32, and then 2 p.m. is a 699 max. So for all those real strong players, you can
yep,
get on that.
yep. But no Lucas, no Phil, but everybody else, pretty much.
Yeah, and the price range from 45 to $75 entry, depending on which tournament you play.
There you go. You're talking. You got 5 events, not counting on the Friday night. Is the Friday night warm up, and then all these events on Saturday.
Yep, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. So yes, you got some big events. And again, there's I don't know too much going on here. I think doesn't Shooters have the IBL or something? Snooker Shooters had no.
Oh yeah, 10 more, right?
That's today, right? Or Sunday, right?
There, is this Sunday?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Let's check that out right.
IBL,
I
IBL.
think it's the IBL, and they do a great event too. It's not a huge event, right? It's not like Can
IBF.
you find it? Oh, you got it right there. Yes, IBF. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's right there. So why don't
Yeah.
you go over that? What is that going on?
So that's on May 15th, which is what, Sunday?
So it's a Sunday coming up.
I believe May 15th. I could be wrong. So that is going to be 10 ball,
Okay.
and
This is a great event as well. It's only $25, I think, to get in, right?
yep, 25 entry,
$5. Can't beat that.
and it's a $5 green fee, $100 guaranteed payout for 4 players, right? And payout goes 50% to first place, 20% to second, 10% to third.
Okay.
And I'm sure it goes down the line if they get more players than that. So
Okay. And then our boy Jose says Buster Billiards also has a Saturday tournament as well. So again, if any of you guys want to send me flyers on what your tournaments are, I will definitely push them. Right now, I said I'm pushing Ship to Cash because I know he's got a great event for 3 days, and I know Yale doesn't have anything going on. So if you're in the area,
yeah,
great events, right?
absolutely. I mean, I remember a few years back, I was dying to play in tournaments. I was like waiting for them to come big, one every 2 months.
Yeah,
And it's
all
like
right.
now they're all over the place. So get out there, have a good time, enjoy. And
Absolutely.
play some good pool.
play
Yeah.
some pool.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah. So let's see. That's all I got for the list, pretty much. I think talked about the Whirlpool Masters, Matchroom, the Low Home Sun Filler, obviously. The perfect set was amazing by Filler,
Yeah,
7-0,
amazing. That'll go
four
down in
breaking
history.
runs.
But you almost had to do it against Dennis.
Yeah,
so,
you do,
so
really.
good.
Yeah, you really do. And again, don't forget to make sure you check out my post on the Shark Stream about Lucas, the $5,000 match. And there's a lot of comments. It's pretty intense, because this kid is going to be up there someday. I think he's going to be in the Mosconi Cup. So
Absolutely. Let's
I would
get him a
definitely.
game.
He really does. He
Let's
really
get him a
does.
game.
And like I said, there's big names commented on that. And then you got the UK Open, of course, 256 players. You got Pool School coming and Ship to Cash. And I think that's all we got, Mark.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck in your match.
It's
Good
fun
luck in
talking
your
to you,
match.
brother.
Go kick
As
some
always.
butt.
Yeah.
And, you want to say a quick word here from our sponsors, guys? All right, and if you guys check this page out, this is all of our sponsors here, EL Billiards in the Shark Stream. Without these guys, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing in here. Of course, you got Connecticut APA, KM Maintenance, Sigmaware does all of our stuff. Agency One Group, Jacoby, Ben Strong, Modern Barbershop, NM Billiards, of course, Nick Marino, Mabel's Tables, Tween and Fiber, which is Master Chalk, of course, the Shark Stream, Andy Gow, support, share, donate, the Salado app. You're on the Slotto app, right?
Yep.
You play our list matches and stuff on there as well, right?
Yeah, it's a great app.
All right. Then you got Tommy's Tattoo Supplies, probably one of the biggest in the state for sure, if not the biggest. Of course, Yield Billiards, Viking Cues, Simona's Cloth. We're doing our tables over in July.
Oh, nice.
All the corner tables going to be done. So I'm going to have 8 more tables done.
Beautiful.
Of course, Pool Table Magic, great table up there, right by the airport. K Morgan Painting, Man Cave Memories, Vaculis, Master Billiards, and of course, the one and only Mark Anthony Home Improvement. If you guys need any work done, check him out. He does bathrooms, patios. What else? He does pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything from commercial to residential.
First,
You name it.
commercial
Offer free
residence.
estimates.
Nice, licensed and insured, so definitely going to check that out. And besides that, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the show. We enjoyed bringing all the information to you. And this is Bobby Hilton and
Mark Manila.
saying we'll see you guys later.
Have a good night, everyone.